All right, everyone, that's the last video for today. And what I want to do here is to give you a couple of tips that might have worried you throughout our recordings. When you're doing an activity, like you're doing guided activity 1B, you're here, and then maybe you worked for a bit, and then you're like, okay, I need a break, I'll get off, I'm gonna go to work, and then come back to this later. You don't need to do anything and it will be saved, all the work you've done. Just to illustrate that, I'm gonna type something here. I stopped here, okay? And I will now get completely off our Studio Cloud. I'm gonna click, I don't know if you can see this here. Let me push the camera up. I will, get completely off our Studio Cloud. Completely off, and I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna go back to Canvas, get my link, and I will get back. Sorry about the baby noise, it's my niece in here. Hang on, I will get back here. And you will see that in your guided activity 1B, what you wrote is still there. Even though we didn't press save, it is going to be there. Okay, so don't worry, you can stop and come back, no problem at all. Once you're done, however, you're going to have to knit the document. And as we said for assignment guided activity 1A, you're gonna knit to Word, because I want you to submit the Word document to Dalton through Canvas, because I want him to be able to provide you with feedback. So I want an editable document. So I'm gonna need to Word. And you notice that there was an error here. And I want to highlight this particular error because it can happen when you're going through the lab. If you have any code in there that didn't work, that had an error message, when you knit the document, R was going to try to run every single line of code in your document, and if there is an error in any line of code, it won't work. So every single code you wrote needs to be effectively running for you to be able to knit your document. Okay, so if you get stuck and you can't get a piece of code to work and you really need to submit the document, then you have to comment that line out. I'll show you how. The error happened because of line 318. Let's go to line 318 and see what happened there. What is the error? There. Well, it was actually line 308, 309. So we're assigning the value Paula Silva to the variable stats teacher. Except Paula Silva is a name, not a number. So it needs to come in square quotes like this. So either I have to correct the code such that the code runs normally, like here, or I have to comment out the code. Let's say you couldn't figure it out, it's last minute, you couldn't talk to the TA, because you can always, if you get really stuck, schedule an appointment, and the TA can actually get into your document and figure out what might be going wrong. But imagine you didn't have time, so you just put a little hashtag before the code line and it's commented out, and it should knit now if there is no other error. Let's try again. Okay, let's try again. Sorry, I think I had to truncate here. Knit to Word. Oops, another error. So let's see what's happening at this here. Here we try to do a sum between two vectors that are character vectors. So if you didn't remember to put a hashtag before that, it will never work. It's not that there's, you can't do anything with this. It's just a wrong code that will never work. So you have to put a hashtag before it so it doesn't see. Because my goal here, it was just to create the error message to illustrate that you can, use a sum operation between two vectors that contain characters inside of them. All right, now we fixed this error. Let's try one more time. This is coding. It happens sometimes, right? So you come here, you knit the Word document, and this should work now. There you go. Download the file. And you can save it to your desktop as before. And your file will contain all the work you have done. There you go. So if you completed your code, your exercises, let's find the exercises. right? Type your response here. Exercise 7, type your response here. So it's all there. See, exercise 5, exercise 4. So Dalton can come here and comment if you made a mistake. All right? So your answer would be typed here. You don't need to type it here. You could type it there, and when you knit, your answer will appear right here. All right, then you save the document, and you can upload your document through Canvas. All right, by clicking on these links right here. Let me save this. And if you go to the module, you can submit assignment 1A here. I have to switch to student view so you can see what you will see. If you're in student view, you come to module and you have guided activity 1, and here you can submit your assignment. You can choose your file and add the Word file that you saved. Guided activity 1A, right there, boom, it's added, and don't worry about this. I will fix it so that it accepts any kind of file, but please, please just upload your Word documents, okay? All right. Thank you very much, and please feel free to contact us if you have any questions or concerns about this lab. All right? See you soon. Bye-bye.